Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a popcorn container bowl thing in Minecraft. The resources you're going to need are in my inventory. Uh, any really yellow stained clay, red stained clay, wool, light gray wool, and yellow wool. I mean, the wools you could technically just use one or two colors, but the blend is nice. So anyway, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so you're gonna want to start out by placing. You're gonna alternate between the red and yellow. So you're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks in a row like this. I'm gonna switch to yellow. You're gonna place 1, 2. So it's 5, 2. And switch to yellow again. 1. So it's 5, 2, 1. Then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the main circle. Then we just do that on this side too. So it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And there we go. We have a nice circle here. And this is, you can make this bigger or smaller depending on the resources and what you require out of the build. But anyway, let's move on to the next step. So what you're going to want to do is make the circle go up 8 blocks in total. So we already have 1 here, so we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna, this is the 8th block, place 1 and 1, break that block. So this is still 8, we just have a 9th block here. We're then gonna make this 9 tall, so we already have 1 here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be 8 blocks, then 9 blocks. And then you're just gonna wanna fill this in all the way up, like this. And that's really easy to do, so I'll do that off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm back after filling this in, and what you're going to want to do is we're going to have to focus on the second circle that's slightly larger. So what we're going to want to do is start at this pillar we've created and go 1, 2 blocks, build out 1 like this. So it's just 2, 1, do a red, come out with a yellow, do another yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. And then here, oh, 1 second. Here we're gonna do a yellow, a red, yellow, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, and that again. So I will explain it a little bit slower. You're gonna alternate between red and yellow. So yellow, red, yellow, and once you get to this, see how this is 5, 2, 1. Once you get to the 1, these are both gonna be yellow. And then we'll just keep on alternating between yellow, red, and yellow throughout the whole thing. Again, once we get to this 1 yellow, it's just going to be 2 yellows. Then alternating, and then you're finished. So you've done the outer circle, then you just build that up 8 more blocks to make it 9 tall in total. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I've finished this all, and this is just the outer shell. We actually have to add the popcorn in. Now, if you'd like to, you can get some glowstone here and just come and replace this if you need to light it up in survival or whatnot. This is completely optional. Well, obviously all of this is optional. Build what you want, but it won't really make it look any worse. So you can add that if you need lighting. And also, we're not going to be filling this entire thing in. You can add, like, I don't know, a base in here or farms or something. We're only really going to be doing the top layer. So I would recommend coming in here and just like adding some glowstone, torches, whatever, to light it up so you don't get a bunch of mobs and creepers spawning that will destroy this, unless you're planning on adding something else in here. But that's just to light it up. Anyways, let's move on to the next step. So the next step here is to add the actual popcorn. So I like to start off with just a layer of wool because it's a nice color, nice uniform color, and then you can add the textures from the gray and the yellow later. So I just go one down so you have a space in between here, and I'm just gonna fill this entire area in so you can't see underneath it. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and you could as you can see, you could basically just leave it at this and call it popcorn, but there isn't really much texture there, so we're gonna fix that. So there's no pattern here. I'd say just like hop around with just random colors. I'm gonna put these away and put this in here so I can hotkey to it easier. But just randomly switch between them. Just jump around and just add detail to it, add texture to it. You can make it go up further. I would recommend not using as much of the gray. You can also replace the floor. Replacing the floor definitely makes it look nicer. And yeah, that's all I would say to do. Just randomly running around, placing the yellow looks really nice, more white, and occasionally the gray. I would say use the gray very, very sparsely, because it's it's strong and it doesn't fit as well as the yellow does. The yellow fits very nicely because oftentimes people will use butter and things along those lines on their popcorn. Nothing really gray ever comes up, but the gray is just to contrast the white a little bit and make it a bit less uniform and give it extra colors. So I'm just gonna run around here placing blocks, and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and if you've made it this far, then congratulations, you've basically finished your bowl of popcorn. Some other things that you could do, you could get some carpets of white and yellow, I wouldn't say gray, and just add it, especially the yellow, on top of the ones sticking out. That would definitely make it look better, and just maybe have only gray and white sticking up, and that way you can make it look like it's actually coated with the butter. Then you could add white to the tops of those, but that really doesn't look as good. I would say add it to the gray more, or just to the ground to give it extra layers. If you add it next to each other, then it will look like one is being pushed up further than the other, and just give it an extra layer of depth, and I think that looks really cool. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. Again, you can put more glowstone in, add detail. If suppose you could get red wool or something here to substitute in and give it more texture, but that's really not necessary at this point. It looks pretty good as it is, and if you would like to do something more with it, I would love to see somebody create something better. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.